Let's do this. Beneficial information right there. You're going to want to check out all of that information. Yeah, it is a lot, I guess. But basically, this game is part of a Fanatical bundle right now that's going on for $13.49 at the cheapest, in which you get 2 other games with that, 3 for $13.49. So that's around $4.50 for this game, which discounts it by a few bucks, from its common sale price. So I figured I'd give it a play and play a few other games in that same bundle to see if they're worth picking up for a whopping $13.49. But you get to play it for nothing right now, so why not just play it for nothing and find out? Here we go, new game. Oh gosh. Define character personality. So this game is compared to Disco Elysium for sure. It's already doing that. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Impulsive. Personality points. You can go... Can you do both? Okay, so you have to lean towards one way or the other. This game has controller support, so I'm trying to use controller. Seems like mouse might be a little better right here, though. So you feel neither calculated nor impulsive. You just want to be alert and confident. If only you could stay in the state of perfect focus. How about indecisive? How about that? You wouldn't really call yourself calculated. You just prefer to think before you act. Yes, you're somewhat calculated, but what's wrong with finding patterns and yeah. You know you're pretty calculated. You're often overthinking. There you go. That's me. Okay, next. Ambiverted. Awkward, secretive, arrogant, or nosy. I'm more of these. Probably awkward. Let's see. As a very introverted, you neither enjoy nor know how to communicate with others. No, that's not me. You're quite introverted, but still enjoy being in crowds sometimes. Could be considered a crowd, right? As only a somewhat introvert, you can endure being in the company of others, but you can't perfectly hide how you really feel about it. Right there. How about that one? And then dramatic, guilt-ridden, unkind, or flat. What? I'm not dramatic. I'm not guilt-ridden, so let's go this way. You're not that indifferent of a person, but you do find it easy to distance yourself from emotions, both yours and those of other people. Being a somewhat indifferent person means you realize that emotions exist, but you usually ignore them. Let's go to flat just to see. They say you're an awfully indifferent guy, but you couldn't care less. No need for acting for that matter. I don't understand these. You're quite indifferent, and you've been told that you act like you're divorced from any emotion, but you never really thought... How about let's just go to that one that looked like it was matter. You realize that the first one right here. You're not that indifferent, but you do find it easy to distance yourself from emotions. I guess, sure. Oh, you have to assign all of them? What? Oh, man, I had it. Yes, you're somewhat calculated. But what's wrong? Finding patterns. Right there, that one. And then... Let's do that one. And then right here, we're going to have to figure this out. Let's try this way. You're not that sensitive. Oh, there we go. What did that do? Being quiet, you see life as a struggle, especially when they tell you just to chill. Sure, let's do that. Hold to wake up. Hold what? Oh, okay. Wow, that took forever. Okay. The frantic sound of a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfectly complements the image of the old motel room.
Still with me, Mr. Harrell?
Yeah, sure. Your personality traits determine your dialogue options. Some options will only be available if you have a certain trait, while others might be blocked by that same trait. Remember, traits are neither good nor bad. They are a crucial part of role-playing a character with a real personality. I don't understand, but I'm going to hit the button. Just nod. The doctor takes off his glasses, freeing his brushy eyebrows. He smiles and nods back.
Mr.
Continue.
Hero, I'm aware of a slight lack of motivation that you may be experiencing right now.
Red ribbons on the character portrait show the status effects your character currently has. Status effects have a negative impact on your personality and dialogue. Slight lack of motivation. More like lack of motivation. Mr. Hero, I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation. Oh, he said that. Sorry. You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this farce they call therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions.
Your personality is represented in this part of the screen. Select, hover over trait, see, and what it does.
But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
So there's those that it was saying, I don't understand it, but oh well. Silence befalls the room, a muffled clanging sound from outside, only making the moment more comfortable. I'm fine.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However,
Okay.
since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Can you simply say that I'm fine so we can both move on? No. Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be... No. Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere? Sure.
It may be hard to understand the need for isolation at first, but my methods require complete divergence from the client's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles. This place is ideal in that regard. However, it's understandable that you need a period of adaptation to both this idea and to your new surroundings. That's also why I haven't asked you to hand over your phone. Yet. But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about everything in due time. Any other questions?
Can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on with our lives? Is another session really necessary? Nope, that's all. He glances at the clock, almost too fast for you to notice.
All right then. That's it for today.
Through the door, you hear that sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay, get up and leave. Nice, finally. Nice. I really like the art style of this game. It reminds me of that Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder movie, Woody Harrelson, from like the 2000s or so, 90, late 90s, 2000s. I don't remember. I don't remember the name of it, but I'll throw up on the screen if I can remember to do that. Next to you is a source of clangs you heard from inside, a young woman beating up an old vending machine.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Use B to run. Nice, I can move. Thank goodness. Dude, the graphics look really good.
Get out already!
It's coiled like a sleeping serpent. This game just got insanely better.
Come on, you thief.
This is great. The graphics are completely different now.
I'll
They don't
break
look
you
like that
open if I
movie
have to.
anymore at all. Dude, I don't want to mess with her. Sit. Looks uncomfortable.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
What we got? Plastic bottles, some empty, others half empty, a partially eaten breakfast, some old clothes, torn and faded, all covered in a mixture of grease and spoiled orange soda. Amid this murky pool, you catch a glimpse of your own face. Stomp on your distorted image in the puddle. Smudge the reflection with your foot. This one. Hundreds of tiny ripples form in the puddle, but instead of obscuring your identity, even more details of your face emerge. Decades worth of new wrinkles appear, and the poignant expression of a man lost in the time becomes even more apparent. The longer you look, the more you see it, the reflection of your inner self. That's not what's inside of me. I don't need to look at this. Ignore the metaphor. Sure.
Out already!
Dude, this game is really good. I'm really not understanding the negative reviews yet. It's about 2/3 positive and 1/3 negative. Let's see. Rue Valley Motel, free Wi-Fi. Okay. So can I go right? Let's try to go right. Nope. So I might have to talk to that girl kicking the machine up there. Just want to explore the world. That's what these games are all about. You gotta explore them. What's this? Looks uncomfortable. Can I go up here? I can. Dude, I like this a lot. This is great. There's a door here. There's a door there. Up.
Get it out already.
The paint is peeling from the wood of the door, but number 6 is new, shiny, and chrome. Try the knob. Press the knob and push the door, half expecting it to work. It's locked. Try the knob again. Still locked to leave. Alright, so we have to go down, and we have to talk to this psycho down here hitting the vending machine. What about the ice? There we go. We can do the ice. Machine wheezes in suffering. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to mess with her because that's the next step. I'm going to return to the main menu. It's as simple as that. I'll throw up that beneficial information back up on the screen right there. You're going to want to check that out, look into that. And yeah, I brought you back to this menu here because I want to leave you wanting more of this demo, as well as the full game that you can pick up for a few dollars less, provided that you find 3 really good games in this Fanatical bundle that's going on right now. I'm going to continue playing games from that bundle on the channel in the next few days. See how many I can find that are worth around $4.50 a piece, I believe it is. And it seems like this one might be a really strong contender to be worth that price tag. You definitely want to check it out. You can read through the reviews though. They are mixed reviews. Right around 2/3 are positive and 1/3 is negative. So you're going to want to read those and, you know, see what people say about it. They probably got little minor gripes here and there, but there's a lot of positives so far in this game. But you definitely want to read those reviews and definitely check out this demo. First and foremost, complete it. If you can get through it, then you'll want the full game for sure. If you like what you see, consider liking and subscribing for more content just like this, where we play both know-it-all games you don't know about, as well as deals you may not know about, and genres and subgenres that you might just not know about. Or maybe you know about them and you just never got into them. This was Rue Valley, the demo.